Let's take a look at what's going on with Dogecoin today, guys. All right, so last video I was looking at a target of .185, the 78% Fibonacci retracement level that I've been looking at. We were kind of heading down. It looks like we found support right here, got a little bounce up, found resistance, came down, found a little bit of support, and got another little bounce up. The volume is declining as we're kind of going up. See, declining volume. So I'm not sure. I wasn't even gonna make a video. I was gonna wait until we hit .185, but I just thought I'd give you a quick update real quick. The other thing is I was watching this little downtrend right here. We broke that downtrend going to the upside. So I mean, maybe this is going to be a change in direction, or maybe we'll find support in this area. It kind of looks like a double bottom a little bit, where we have a bottom right here, which is a reversal pattern, or also you can say a W pattern. If we break this top line right here, or break this center, should I say, maybe do something like this. If we could break that right there, let's go ahead and readjust these lines actually, because I was looking at this support and this support. I didn't even realize that W pattern until just now, but let's see, something like this possibly. Okay, so let's say like what we have to do in a W pattern is come down, form a bottom, come up, get resistance, come down, form a bottom, come up, and we have to break that resistance right here, this top line. If we can do that, if we could break right here, going to the upside, then it could be a W pattern, reversal pattern, or double bottom, whatever you want to call it. And we would drag from the bottom to the top of that W, and then drag that to the breakout. If we did that, it's like I said, we're getting declining volume, so I'm not sure if that's going to happen. The other thing we were watching, let's switch to the daily time frame. I guess technically, because we were looking at a falling wedge pattern in the last couple videos, technically we could still, this could be still that fake out that I was kind of talking about. Let's go ahead and delete these real quick and just focus on the daily time frame, something like that. All right, so let's see what we got. We're looking at resistance, 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 giving me this top line right here. And then we also have support, support, support. I guess this one doesn't really matter, but we're looking at this little falling wedge right there. And I was saying that in falling wedges, sometimes you'll get a fake out to the downside. So you'll go down, you'll break that support, come down, and then actually come back up. I'm kind of curious if that's going to happen. I mean, we are getting some support right here and pushing up. And I also mentioned that this could be the bottom before too at what was it, like dot 20 or dot 2, should I say. And we came down, and that's kind of where we've been kind of holding. Like I said, I'm kind of still looking at dot 185. I have a small limit order here. Let's see if I can get that filled, but it does look like we're kind of holding support, and let's see if we can get we can continue to move up and talk or do that W pattern like I was talking about. But yeah, I'm still looking at this falling wedge pattern. Hopefully we can break to the upside, but I don't know how confident I am about it. The other thing that I was watching before is a channel pattern. Let's go ahead and put that line back up, where we have this top right here and this top right here. Resistance, resistance. Let's go ahead and make a trend line for that. Do something like this. We're in this channel pattern, in my opinion. Well, actually, we kind of broke it below, but we were in this channel pattern. Boom, 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 boom. I think even if we break to the upside, we might have to deal with this trend line right here. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I was kind of not hoping, but I was gonna wait. Let's say I thought we were gonna hit this target, and then I was gonna make a video. I don't know. I was just kind of waiting for that. But yeah, it looks like we're finding a little bit of support here. Let's see if we can keep that momentum and push to the upside, and then get that W pattern going. Boom, break that resistance and start heading up. Then all we need to do is break this resistance right here. this resistance, boom, and then we can start maybe thinking this falling wedge might start performing. And it might not be a straight line going up. It might do like, you know what I mean? I don't know. So, yeah, but we're looking at the volume as well, because we need the volume to come in and start pushing us to the upside. It does look like crypto's kind of getting a little bounce in general right now, but let's see what happens. This W pattern that I'm looking at is on the 4-hour time frame. I guess you could probably, let's see what it looks like on the 1 hour. I guess the 1 hour too, you could kind of look at something like this. So this is like the other thing that I'm kind of I mean, this is kind of the thing that I guess I'll be keeping my eye on, but check it out. It already kind of looks like we're kind of dipping again, because we have this uptrend right here. We have support, 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 support moving to the upside. This is on the 1 hour time frame. It looks like we're breaking that trend right now, at least testing it. Let's see if it actually breaks this line. What am I looking for? Decisively. Let's see what happens. Let's see how much more time do we have on this candle. We have 25 minutes for this candle. If it closes below this trend line, let's say, because we're breaking it right now, let's say we close this candle to the downside, and then another candle starts forming and kind of dipping down. Another small target that you could look at is down here at around 20 cents or .197, I guess you could say. Maybe it'll come back here. Maybe we're just bouncing inside this channel pattern as well, on the smaller time frame. But I do still have, since we broke, let's go back to like the 4 hour. Since we broke this Fibonacci retracement level right here, we had support on it, support, and then we actually broke it. That's when we started getting those red candles. That's why I'm looking at .185. And if you're new, the way I got these Fibonacci retracement levels is we have a big run, we start having trouble, we get the Fibonacci retracement tool, we drag from the bottom to the top, then that gives me those levels that I have been talking about. Let's say it gives us 23, 38, 50, 61, and 78, and then there's also the bottom down here. But those are levels that we can use. $2 cost that I've been using, $2 cost average, and they act as support and resistance a lot of times. I mean, even right here we found support on the 61, got a bounce, came down, found support for a little bit, but then broke through it, and then that's when we started pushing down, and that's when I started looking at .185. And I had a limit order, I think it was somewhere in, I put a limit order, let's see, maybe somewhere, I don't know, when we were kind of having trouble in this area, I think I put a limit order down here just to like hedge my bets, just in case. I wasn't really confident on it, but once we started breaking, let's go back to the daily. Once we broke that bottom on the falling wedge, then I was a little more confident on it. Whoops. Let's see, something like this. Okay, so we have, like I was talking about, we have this bottom line right here. Boom. Once we broke this right here, then I started to get a little more confident on .185. So I'm just kind of waiting to see if we could hit that boom and then get a bounce, or yeah, we'll see what happens. The other thing that I was talking about though is that channel pattern right here, and we did break that channel pattern going to the downside. There's not a lot of like volume pushing us down though. Like we're not seeing like big red candles. There was a little bit of red candles here, but on the daily time frame, but it doesn't look like we're like the volume is really starting to come in and push us to the downside yet. So the other target that I was kind of looking at is we drag from the top to the bottom of the channel, something like that. Let's see. And then we drag this to the breakout. It doesn't look like we're necessarily breaking out though. Like I said, for a breakout we need volume, and it doesn't look like we're getting that red volume. So this is another target that I was like potentially looking at. This is at around like, what was it, like 8 cents or something like that, which lines up with kind of the bottom over here. But I'm not super confident on that quite yet, just because the volume. So I'm still kind of hoping that we can find support at either .185 or where we're at right now. If we can fulfill this W pattern, boom, 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 break that resistance going up, then we can start looking at this resistance line. Maybe we could break that going up. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. But those are kind of some of the things that I've been looking at and what I'm kind of thinking. Let me know what you guys are thinking, though. If you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you want to watch the last video, check it out right here. If you're new to trading, check out this playlist right here. Help get you started on TradingView. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.